What's up, tribe? Thank you for being here and welcome to my channel. This is a general reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and for anybody else who's guided to be here. We are using the Enchanted Map Oracle cards mixed with the Good Tarot for this reading. I can't seem to go through many readings without mentioning Sun Tarot. The reason being that whether she knows it or not, she's a co-creator of this channel and of the messages that come through this channel. She had a reading recently about the fact that she started recording and started to share something about herself and then felt like she was going on a tangent and she was being inefficient and it was unnecessary for her to share that much of her identity. But when she started the reading, she realized the message for Virgo, so it's a Virgo reading that I'm gonna drop a link to in the comments, that the message was that Virgos needed to bring their uniqueness and share their identity because that's what was wanting to come into focus. And we try to control things. San was talking about a little inspiration island, and I thought that's exactly what this channel is about. It's a little inspiration island. And of course, as a Queen of Fire, artist type, I want my stories to be different every time, new, spicy. Give me a lot of spice and change things up. I don't want to repeat. I don't want to repeat the same message. I don't want to repeat the same cards in the same position. I want this to be new. Yeah, my guys don't seem to agree with me because I keep getting the same cards. The reason being, like Santaro saying, it's an ongoing collective message. So when I shuffled and I got the 4 first cards and I was like, oopsie, I wasn't focused, guys. So can we do this one more time? And please give me different cards this time. Because I can't start with the same card every reading, okay? And so I put the cards back in the deck. And it's huge. I mean, this is huge, right? So I start shuffling again. Sure enough, the exact same 4 cards come right back out. Stuck in the mud. That's how most of us are feeling right now. Regardless of what I thought my stories should start with, this is where most of us at least are at. We feel like we can't move fast enough. And that's because the pace we were going at before wasn't normal, wasn't natural. And so this us slowing down is for us to regain our health, to regain the peace that comes from having space between thoughts and actions and just having room to breathe. So even in my little inspiration island, I was still trying to control things. I was still trying to put a timetable on my readings and when they come out and how many readings a day, and I was still trying to schedule, put a 24-hour, put slots in the way I do things. And it doesn't work like that in an inspiration island. You have to have freedom of movement and creativity, and you're being stuck in the mud and you're being asked not to move so much and not to resist this slowing down so much, so that you could observe your fear, lack-based beliefs. Because the 5 of Pentacles is all about that, right? It's all about not having enough, lacking something, lacking support, lacking finances. This card usually indicates a job loss or a loss of material possessions of some sort. So with it depicting a forest, this is both telling me that you're being asked to see, one, is there lack in nature? Is there lack in the way nature provides? And two, how did we affect the abundance of nature around us? How did we create lack in our experience, in our environment? And is it mind-based or is it truth? Is it reality? And the elephants are here to remind us of, one, the friends, because elephants remember their friends and their enemies, and this is asking you to remember that you're part of Earth. Like how Alan Watts says, you don't come on. He says you don't come on Earth, you come out of it. You come out of this Earth, you're part of it. And it's just asking you to work with nature. Eight of Earth, Eight of Pentacles is all about work. It's all about mastering a craft. Mastering a craft or a skill. The one-ring circus reminds you again with the elephants, again, of who your enemies and who your friends are, and to maybe focus on the friends that are supportive so you don't feel like you're being left out in the cold. What I also like to share about myself is that especially with the Queen of Fire's message in the by the Good Tarot, which is all about creative collaborations, soul connections, and passion inspired by spirit. Artist. She's an artist. And she says, I am capable of strong friendships that inspire me and encourage me to express myself in my own way. I co-create with others, dedicated to a vision of achieving the highest good of all. So if I keep in mind that my goal is the highest good of all and not the highest good of me, looking like I have something new to say every day, then this will be a beautiful co-creation. And I'm saying that, and the part that's being focused here is focus on these friendships. And I get that my guides like to repeat for emphasis, and will keep repeating till I listen, because not only did I have the two elephants there, but my friend stopped to give me 4 new decks. Thank you, Jay. Thank you. I love you. And these 2 elephants. Don't know if you can see them. I don't know why it won't focus today. So, the emphasis on oh, and then they were reminding me of this, saying that they'll keep repeating the message until we listen, but not just hear the message with our ears, but open our hearts and listen with our hearts instead. And it's so funny with the green and the heart chakra. Because yesterday I was listening to an Arabic song and it was saying the green heart. I was like, oh, maybe we do have these teachings somewhere, lost somewhere in our books. So anyway, back to the message. This card says an open heart will hear the message. Only an open heart. They're also saying this treasure, all the abundance that you can wish for, will only be showered on you with the trunk facing up, meaning good fortune and good luck, when you realize it, when you notice that it is part of your experience. I know, it's the same message, keep repeating. Think it, feel it, and so it shall be. When I kept saying that I wanted a new message, what they say is, yeah, we've been trying to tell you this message for hundreds of thousands of years, probably, and you still won't listen. See how many ears there are here. She looks like she's listening. Ears, ears, listen. They keep showing me, like pointing at ears. You have to listen. You have to, first of all, she's noticing that she's part of nature, and so she started taking care of it. She started connecting with it, and nature takes care of itself. And she doesn't have to worry about the illusionary lack in her head. The one-ring circus, and they're stuck in the mud, are telling you to take it easy. You got me a turtle too. So the message with the stuck in the mud is to take it easy. We're taking it slow, skanking it easy, skanking it slow. So the message with the stuck in the mud is to, the message with the stuck in the mud is to skank it easy. So the message with the stuck in the mud is to start skanking it easy, skanking it slow. 11:11 on the clock as I do this, and it says, this is saying start to skanking it, start skanking it easy, we're skanking it slow. To start taking it slow, to start skanking it easy, skanking it slow. Okay, I'm getting serious now. This is serious stuff. It's saying, remember who your friends are. Remember who your enemies are. And move from them with the one circus there. And the Queen of Fire knows exactly where she's going, knows what lights up her heart, and that is balance and harmony in the nature, and is balanced, harmonious relationships, not just between her and others, but between her and her higher self and her guidance and her friends and her environment and anything else she comes into contact with. Balance. It's all about harmonious relationships. between you and nature, you, your body, you, your circadian rhythm, and asking your higher self for that abundance, for that rain, and it will shower on you. Look, the elephant is showering. I just noticed that. I keep surprising myself with how smart I am. So the elephant is showering her, but right now she can't see it, but her angels and her guidance is telling her it's protected. What's yours will never be withheld from you. That's all I have for you, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I didn't talk your ears off too much. And I hope my message was efficient and was the message that you needed to hear. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm sending you my love and hoping you stay safe. Until next time, bye for now.